Okay, so here's just a view of the shop and some of the things that I have in the shop. You'll see a couple of large pieces in the window. Those are mainly made by Dahl de Veer. It's all copper foil method, so all of this, the glass gets wrapped in copper foil before it gets soldered. And if you see some, the sheet metal is actually just copper foil that's then been soldered. And I've done, it's just some sort of raised soldering stuff on them. And so I'm just going to move this around and let you take it in. Most of the stuff in the shop is made by me. I do have other artists as well. The quilts are done by a woman named Karen Tripp. Every month or so I have a new artist come and show their work in the shop, but Karen's work is here now, obviously. And I have supplies, and behind this partition there's my little classroom. I've got space for at least 4 people, 5 if it's all one group, and they don't mind being squished in there. Whoops. These are some pieces that I'm really proud of. They're bowls. I made a series of 13 of them quite some time ago now, and won all sorts of awards and everything. Never actually sold any. I do have a lot out on permanent loan. But they all have their own little environments. This one's about road trips that Chuck and I used to take. And, you can see that they've got all kinds of things going on in them. And there's flat glass. And then here's a good look at the chunk glass, the little crescents, and, just a bunch of found objects and things. This one is about, well, it's about being proactive in your life, I guess. There's a little blue jay of happiness right there. And right here, this says, so don't just stand there looking, wishing. You gotta go and make it happen. I can't say that I've actually figured out how to do that yet, but, there you have it. This one is about reincarnation, and on the inside, hopefully you can see this, it says, "How will you know me?" And it says all kinds of different things on the outside, like, will I be wearing a certain something or whatever. But the answer to it is the name of the bowl, and it's, "No, I'll just hear you laughing." Which, whatever. But you can see all of the different pieces of glass that have gone into this. A lot of broken stuff, I save it. And more of the crescents here you can see. And here's a little bottle with some little charms in it. And I don't know, it's just cool. I like it. I really like it. And yeah, I guess that's it. The giant rondelles in the window that I've made fish and cats and everything else out of are those are hand-blown rondelles, which also come from Blenko, though you have to special order that size. In the window over here, you can see. I'm going to try to get a little closer so that you can see more of the chunks going on in that one abstract rainbow piece, which got rejected from the last local art show. I'm very proud of that. Here's my mermaid, who I'm also very proud of. I don't know that I necessarily ever want to sell her, although, yeah, I kind of do. But she's sort of the talisman for the shop. And yeah, there you have it. Some glassware, stemware, and more supplies and night lights and things. So that's really it for the shop. Maybe I'll pick this up now. But it's basically my home, and I love doing this work. And I'm glad I have this so that I have it.